much to what you just perceived. Look into it. Now another thing is that I came to this issue when I was at Hampton of people automatically refusing any material that was alternative or conscious. So like, you know, you started learning things and you get enthusiastic because it's like, damn, right? And you share it and people are like, oh, and then you get a reputation. Oh yeah, he's on that, you know, that that Black Panther stuff, or you know, he thinks he's, you know what I'm saying? Like I had this point where like I'd raise my hand in class, and as soon as I raised my hand, everybody, oh. Right?
I've had that
Here we go again. And you know, I actually have Tom to thank for this because there was an event. No, wait, let me finish this. No, time out. Basically, okay, when I talk, sometimes I elaborate on an idea before I express it. So what I'm about to say is not related to that exactly. Check it. We had an event at Tom's house. Tom and you guys invited us over. I don't know if you remember, and it was just like a, you know, chill session. And you gave me this book, Rules for Radicals. It's a really good book. And you also said, as a side note, like it didn't even matter. Like, hey, you ever heard about the 7 habits of highly effective people? And I said, no, but that sounds really interesting. And it kind of shocked me that you could be conscious but still be into self-development, as weird as that might sound. And so I started incorporating self-development material with the conscious material. And I found that once I came at it from that angle, people were more receptive. So it's deep because if you think about it now, those of us who are conscious, we have an even greater responsibility to be on point as far as character, time management, right, goal setting, because we're not in the paradigm. We're actually going against the grain. And like I was watching a lecture the other day, and the guy was like, you know, the messenger validates the message. Logically, 2 + 2 is going to equal 4 no matter who says it. But if you're saying something that's unknown, you yourself become representative of that information. And so, not only did I see how I can use self-development material to introduce people to stuff that they normally wouldn't be introduced to, I saw how on the other side, it's like it's a twofold mechanic. The people who are already, you know, within that sphere of consciousness could sort of reevaluate themselves in a way that will make them more effective at what they're trying to do. And so that's what the book is about. It's about, on one hand, making us stronger, and on the other hand, widening the pool of people who will be involved. It's called did everybody see the cover? Because I plan to pass around the cover. But did everybody? Okay. It's called Doing the Knowledge, Ascending into Action. When you say, by do, you know, the word do means to take action. Knowledge to know. So it serves as a primary text for my website, which is dotheknowledge.com. And the goal of that is for us to learn what we need to learn in order for us to make the most use of what it is we know. What it is that holds us back from activating our potential. And this book will serve as sort of like a textbook or a foundational